Join us as we take a ride aboard New Jersey Transit's Aero train sets from Metropark to New York City. Welcome to this week's video. Good afternoon and welcome to Metropark Station near Woodbridge, New Jersey. Why are you seeing this photo right now? That is because I had no intention of making a video this afternoon until I heard this. That horn means an Aero set is arriving, so I figured I would make a video about the experience. Let's climb aboard. Immediately upon departure from Metropark, one thing is apparent. Man, this thing accelerates like a rocket. While I get settled in, let's take a look at the map for this afternoon's journey. Leaving Metropark, it's literally a straight shot up Amtrak's Northeast Corridor to New York. We are riding aboard Northeast Corridor Line Train 7844, local service from Trenton to New York City. We'll make stops at Rahway, Linden, Elizabeth, Newark Liberty International Airport, Newark Penn Station, and Secaucus Junction before reaching our final destination of New York City. We'll cover a distance of 25 miles with a travel time of 53 minutes. A few miles after Metropark, we meet up with New Jersey Transit's North Jersey coastline at Hunter Interlocking. After that, we reach our first stop of Rahway. Now for a brief history of these train sets. The Aeros are an electric motor unit powered, or EMU for short, rail car. That means there's no locomotive required to power these trains. Each two-car set has a pantograph on the roof. These cars were originally built for the Penn Central Railroad, the successor of the Pennsylvania, in the late 60s and early 70s. When Amtrak took over, they saw no use for these cars and transferred them to commuter operators such as New Jersey Transit. SEPTA out of Philadelphia also uses a similar design in their cars, known as the Silverliner 4s, but they're not completely identical. Now let's take a look at the restroom on board today's train. The restroom was in good shape and was well stocked. The only complaint I had, however, was that there was something on the floor, some sort of liquid, and the bathroom had no handrails or anything to hold on to. Back at the seat, it's now time for a seat tour. Each seat comes with basically the seat and the overhead luggage rack, and that's it. But what can you expect from an older train set like this?
Next station stop will be the airport. Next passengers, there are plenty of seats towards the rear of the train. You don't want to be crowded and you would like some space. We got plenty of open seats in the rear of the train. One person to the back of the train for more seats.
After departing Elizabeth, it's not long before we reach the suburbs of Newark and Newark Liberty International Airport Station. Departing the airport, let's watch the acceleration of these trains in action as we catch up to a Northeast Regional that left a few minutes before us. There's a PATH train set, which means we're now closing in on downtown Newark and Newark Penn Station.
No rock in Newark, New Jersey, Penn Station. JJ was arriving by train 35. Light red bus and transit. Newark, New Jersey.
Departing Newark Penn Station, we immediately crossed the quad-track bridge over the Passaic River. We then passed Pat's Harrison Station. Next up is the Portal Bridge. This bridge was built by the Pennsylvania Railroad in 1910 and is a swing bridge. A few times a month, the bridge has to be opened for boat traffic to pass by. Whenever they go to close the bridge, it always likes to get stuck, bottlenecking traffic on the northeast corridor to a halt. A plan is in the works to fix this. To the left of us, we see the construction of the new Portal North Bridge. This will be a bridge that is tall enough so boats can go under and does not need to be open, allowing for constant traffic to continue on the northeast corridor. We've now reached the final stop before New York, Secaucus Junction. This is a major transfer point between diesel trains that end in Hoboken and electric trains that end in New York City. Next up is the North River Tunnel. Like the Portal Bridge, the tunnel was built in 1910 by the Pennsylvania Railroad. The tunnels really started to decay after Hurricane Sandy flooded the tunnels in 2012. Like with the Portal North Bridge, a replacement for these aging tunnels are already in the works. 2 new tunnels are currently being built underneath the Hudson River. Once these tunnels are completed, the current tunnels will close, allowing for them to be fully rehabilitated up to 21st century standards. After that, there will be 4 tracks in and out of New York City, doubling the current capacity for Penn Station and Monihayn Train Hall, and relieving the stress for the Northeast commuters. If you would like to ride the Arrows, you don't have long, as the replacement for these cars are being built as we speak. So my advice is, if you get the chance to, do it while you can. We've arrived at our final stop, New York City. Since we're on track 11, we have direct access to the brand new Monihayn Train Hall. So let's bid farewell to the past and go upstairs to see the new. Now technically yes, New Jersey Transit does not use Monihayn. However, if your train arrives into New York Penn on tracks 5 to 21, just walk to the west end of the platform towards New Jersey and you can go upstairs and see Monihayn. Before we go upstairs, next time we meet, we will be back in the air. We will be checking out American Airlines International Economy product on a domestic flight. We'll fly aboard the Boeing 787 Dreamliner from Philadelphia International to LAX in Los Angeles. Join us next time for that video, but now, the moment you've been waiting for. Let's take a look at Monihayn. But that just about does it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. God bless, and I'll see you next time.